With you, Platform Plus. And yes, today we've got films that will send shivers down your spine. Let's dive into 10 horror movies that will definitely not disappoint you. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our fresh selections. And now, let's open the doors to the world of horror stories. In 10th place is The Void. This chilling horror film immerses viewers in a terrifying descent where reality fractures and unspeakable horrors surface. What begins as a routine night for a police officer delivering a patient to a nearly deserted hospital soon spirals into an inescapable nightmare. Strange, violent occurrences unfold, all seemingly tied to a mysterious group of hooded figures lurking outside. As the hospital's staff and remaining patients become trapped inside, they face horrors that are both physical and psychological. The eerie atmosphere grows thicker, and the relentless tension pushes both characters and viewers to their breaking point. The sense of dread builds as the film explores the grotesque and the unknown, blending elements of cosmic horror with cult mysticism. The Void is a masterful blend of body horror and occult terror, pulling viewers into a nightmarish world where escape feels impossible and sanity slips away. Directed with intense precision, it's a gripping experience that leaves audiences in suspense, questioning the thin line between reality and madness until the final, shocking moments.
No, Beverly, stop!
They look like people. This is a psychological horror that creeps under your skin with its unnerving atmosphere and slow burning tension. The film follows Wyatt, a man who becomes increasingly convinced that the people around him are transforming into sinister, malevolent creatures. As his paranoia escalates, Wyatt struggles to determine if the looming threat is real or a figment of his unraveling mind. Torn between protecting his only friend, Christian, from an impending war between humans and the supposed creatures, or protecting him from himself, Wyatt's perception of reality blurs, creating an intense internal conflict. The film masterfully balances its eerie tone with deeply emotional storytelling, building a sense of dread and uncertainty. With its minimalist approach and character-driven narrative, They Look Like People crafts an unsettling experience that lingers long after the credits roll. It's a haunting exploration of mental illness, trust, and the fragile boundaries between reality and delusion, leaving viewers questioning the very nature of what's real and what's imagined.
But what can people do to hurt a mountain?
In 8th place is Relic. Relic immerses viewers in a haunting exploration of generational fear and creeping dread, weaving psychological horror with an unsettling family mystery. When Kay and her daughter Sam travel to the rural home of Edna, the family's matriarch who's mysteriously gone missing, they find eerie traces of her presence, and something far darker inhabiting the house itself. As Edna returns with strange behavior and unspoken secrets, the lines blur between the real and the supernatural, mirroring the devastating progression of dementia. This dark presence manifests in the house's walls, hallways, and shadows, creeping into the minds of each woman, entwining them in a sinister inheritance they cannot escape. Directed with an eerie precision, Relic combines subtle psychological terror with the unsettling realities of memory and identity loss. This chilling narrative invites audiences into a claustrophobic atmosphere of haunting visuals and intense emotion, offering a reflection on the fragility of family bonds in the face of forces beyond control.
This house seems unfamiliar.
Never Let Go. The story revolves around a mother raising two sons. Their home is the only safe haven from the evil lurking outside. Day after day, the mother convinces her children that they must stay connected to the house, tying themselves to it with a rope whenever they venture into the forest. However, when one of the sons begins to doubt the existence of this evil, the sacred bonds start to weaken. French horror filmmaker Alexandre Aja, known for films like Mirrors and The Hills Have Eyes, directed this new horror film starring Halle Berry. It's a mystical yet paranoid movie that will make you question the reality of what's happening on screen until the very end. Never Let Go, ranked 7th place.
Say it. We're in the world now.
Spring takes 6th place on our list, offering a mesmerizing blend of romance, horror, and the supernatural. The film follows a young man who, seeking to escape his troubled life in the US, embarks on a spontaneous trip to Italy. There, he falls for a mysterious and enchanting woman. But as their romance deepens, he discovers that she harbors a dark, ancient secret that could change everything. This unique story blends the beauty of a blossoming love with the tension of something ominous lurking beneath the surface. As the couple's connection grows, the film shifts from a charming love story to a suspenseful and eerie exploration of identity, desire, and the lengths we go to for those we care about. With breathtaking Italian scenery serving as a stark contrast to the unsettling twists in the narrative, Spring captivates viewers with its striking visuals and emotional depth. This is not just a supernatural thriller, but a tender exploration of love, trust, and the mysteries that can hide within us all. Oculus. Oculus takes viewers on a mind-bending journey where reality and supernatural horror collide. Tim, recently freed from a mental institution after being convicted of his parents' murders, reunites with his sister Kaylee, who believes their family's tragedy was caused by the cursed Lasser glass, a haunted mirror with a dark, violent history. Determined to prove the mirror's power, the siblings embark on a terrifying quest to unravel the truth. As past and present converge, Oculus distorts time and perception, trapping the characters and viewers inside a nightmare where nothing is as it seems. The mirror manipulates memories, blurring the line between hallucination and reality, creating a dizzying atmosphere of dread. With its intricate plot and eerie psychological tension, Oculus masterfully weaves a tale of supernatural terror and family trauma, offering a chilling meditation on how the past can haunt us in more ways than one. The film's slow, creeping horror builds to a heart-pounding crescendo, making it a unique and unforgettable entry in the genre.
Here's me.
The Invitation is a psychological thriller that plunges into a world of unease and buried trauma. When Will, still reeling from personal tragedy, agrees to attend a dinner party hosted by his ex-wife and her new partner, what starts as a seemingly civil gathering soon takes a sinister turn. Old wounds are reopened and the atmosphere grows increasingly tense as the night unfolds, revealing a chilling undercurrent of manipulation and hidden intentions. As secrets are slowly revealed, The Invitation masterfully heightens its tension, playing on the discomfort and paranoia of both the characters and the audience. The claustrophobic setting of the dinner party enhances the creeping dread, turning an intimate space into a psychological battlefield. With its slow burn pacing and unnerving atmosphere, The Invitation taps into the deep fear of trust being shattered and the past resurfacing in unexpected and dangerous ways. It's a haunting exploration of grief, loss, and control, keeping viewers on edge as they question the true motives behind the night's events. The top three open with Shudder. Shudder weaves an eerie tale of guilt, haunting, and the unsettling power of photography. After Jane and Tun flee the scene of a tragic car accident, strange and inexplicable phenomena begin to manifest, especially in Tun's photographs. What initially seems like mere coincidence soon spirals into a terrifying reality as ominous shadows and ghostly images appear, hinting at a force that seeks vengeance. As the couple delves deeper into the mystery, the film expertly builds tension, combining supernatural horror with the psychological torment of unresolved guilt. The relentless pursuit by an unseen presence forces them to confront their darkest fears, both of the paranormal and of the consequences of their choices. Shudder blends spine-chilling imagery with a slow-burning atmosphere, drawing viewers into a world where the past refuses to stay buried. It's a visually gripping journey that questions what lingers beyond the frame and taps into the fear of being haunted by one's own conscience. In second place is The Cabin in the Woods. The Cabin in the Woods flips the traditional horror narrative on its head, blending sharp wit with spine-tingling terror. Starring Chris Hemsworth, the film follows a group of friends who head to a secluded cabin for what should be a fun getaway. However, they soon find themselves trapped in a horrifying game, as their every move is being manipulated by a hidden organization with a sinister agenda. What seems like a typical horror setup quickly unravels into something far more complex and sinister, as the group faces nightmarish creatures and deadly traps. The real twist lies in the layers of control and sacrifice orchestrated by unseen technicians. Each horror cliché serves a deeper purpose in this meticulously engineered ritual, blurring the lines between free will and fate. With its clever mix of humor, suspense, and meta-commentary on the horror genre, The Cabin in the Woods offers a thrilling and unexpected ride. It's a must-watch for horror fans, leaving them both entertained and questioning the very structure of the genre itself.
We should split up.
Yeah, good idea.
Really?
Nosferatu, a film we simply couldn't leave out of our top horror movies. We're talking about a fresh reimagining of the horror classic of German Expressionism by director Robert Eggers, known for The Witch and The Lighthouse. The plot remains true to the original. A real estate agent named Thomas travels to Romania at the invitation of Count Orlok, who resides in a grim, decaying castle. Thomas must prepare documents for the Count's new property purchase, but he soon begins to suspect that his mysterious host might be a vampire. The cast in Eggers' Nosferatu can only be described as phenomenal. Almost every element of this remake feels flawless, except perhaps for the portrayal of Count Orlok himself. When you see the film, you'll understand what I mean. In the end, Eggers delivers a hypnotic, bone-chilling Gothic fairy tale that, visually speaking, can confidently be called a masterpiece. Nosferatu, a well-deserved first place.
I'm ready.
That's it. For today's journey into the world of horror, don't forget to subscribe to Platform Plus and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next thrilling selection.